You might be a fan of GTA games, but have you ever experienced a real-life chase that resembled something straight out of GTA? Have you ever witnessed a chase where a criminal daringly leaped off a 50-foot bridge in an attempt to evade the relentless pursuit of the police? And what unfolds when the authorities stumble upon and engage in the pursuit of human smugglers? Today, we're going to show you crazy police chases that seem straight out of GTA. Make sure to watch that video till the end, because on number 1, you will witness a scene that will leave you shocked. So without further ado, let's get started. Number 6. A human smuggler was apprehended near the Texas-Mexico border after a high-speed chase that took place in La Salle County. The individual, identified as Eduardo Aradas, a Florida resident, now faces charges of reckless driving, evading arrest, and transporting undocumented immigrants. Lieutenant Chris Olivares of the Texas Department of Public Safety shared a video on Twitter showing the pursuit. The footage depicted law enforcement officers engaging in a high-speed chase along Interstate 35, with Aradas driving against oncoming traffic, endangering the lives of others on the road. During the pursuit, Aradas abruptly turned onto a dirt road and ultimately got stuck in the brush. Seizing an opportunity to escape, he abandoned the truck, leaving behind a group of undocumented immigrants who had been smuggled inside. The video captured several individuals quickly exiting the vehicle and attempting to flee in different directions. Law enforcement acted swiftly and managed to apprehend 12 immigrants, who were then handed over to the U.S. Border Patrol for further processing. Number 5. In this incident, Texas law enforcement authorities conducted a traffic stop that escalated into a high-speed chase, resulting in the seizure of 10 bundles of marijuana. The incident took place as troopers from the Texas Department of Public Safety attempted to pull over a Toyota passenger car on Military Highway 281 for a traffic violation. However, the driver of the car chose to evade the authorities instead, leading to a pursuit. During the chase, the driver of the car reportedly collided with a U.S. Border Patrol unit vehicle. The Texas Department of Public Safety deployed aircraft to provide air support as the driver continued to evade the law enforcement, reaching speeds of up to 95 miles per hour. Eventually, the driver came to a stop and was arrested. A subsequent search of the vehicle led to the discovery of 10 bundles of marijuana weighing a total of 240 pounds. The bundles were found in the rear passenger seat and trunk area of the car. The driver, identified as 18-year-old Azael Pena, was arrested and booked for marijuana possession in Cameron County, Texas. The successful interception was part of Operation Lone Star, a joint effort by Texas Governor Greg Abbott and the Texas Department of Public Safety to combat drug trafficking and human smuggling. Governor Abbott has been actively prioritizing border security and has allocated additional funding to address the crisis at the southern border. Number 4. During a fast chase in downtown Los Angeles, a stolen vehicle sped down the 110 freeway heading south. The driver skillfully moved from the left lane to the right lane, even daring to use the emergency lane. The chase intensified as the driver maneuvered through side streets, hitting at least 2 other cars along the way. The LAPD helicopter joined the pursuit while the ground units struggled to keep up. The stolen vehicle continued to drive recklessly, causing concern for the safety of civilians and everybody nearby. It became clear that the driver didn't care about the consequences of their actions. As the chase entered a residential neighborhood, the driver became more desperate. Despite the damage to the car, he maintained high speeds through smaller streets, putting himself and others in significant danger. Several close calls and another collision emphasized the seriousness of the situation. The LAPD officers did their best to ensure everyone's safety. However, in the heat of the chase, they unintentionally missed the suspect's attempt to hide. The suspect ran through an alleyway, trying to escape capture, but his efforts were unsuccessful. With guidance from the LAPD helicopter, the officers finally closed in on the suspect, who was discovered hiding on someone's property. The tense moments were captured live as the officers arrested the suspect and brought the chase to an end. Throughout the pursuit, the risks of high-speed chases became evident. The officers faced a challenging task, unaware of the information available to viewers watching the live footage. Multiple collisions occurred, but fortunately, no serious injuries were reported. Now, you might be thinking this scene is straight out of an action movie, but the scene you are going to witness on number 1 is more intense and exciting. Stay with me. Number 3. On the evening of June 7, 2023, in Dayton, Ohio, a dramatic chase unfolded as officers spotted 57-year-old William Gerald Jerry Hefner behind the wheel of a red pickup truck. The pursuit commenced when the officers initiated their pursuit, prompting Hefner to hastily flee the scene. Dashcam footage captured the heart-pounding chase, revealing Hefner's reckless driving behavior as he disregarded traffic regulations and narrowly avoided collisions with other vehicles. In a bid to evade capture, Hefner even resorted to traversing yards and grassy areas, determined to outmaneuver his pursuers. The court documents disclose that the chase escalated to dangerous speeds surpassing 100 miles per hour. Ultimately, the chase concluded when Hefner executed a wide turn, resulting in a collision with a pole near the intersection of Salem Avenue and Danlinger Road in Trotwood. The dashcam footage conclusively recorded this pivotal moment. Following the crash, Hefner was promptly apprehended by law enforcement authorities. The aftermath of this harrowing pursuit brought about serious consequences for Hefner. Hefner faced formal charges for his actions. He was charged with 2 counts of murder, indicating the loss of life resulting from his reckless behavior, as well as 3 counts of felonious assault. Additionally, Hefner faced charges of tampering with evidence and failure to comply with the order of a police officer. As a consequence, he now finds himself detained at the Montgomery County Jail with his bail set at a staggering $1 million. Number 2. In this incident, caught on camera by a news helicopter, a chase unfolded on Smoky Bear Road, exit 195 off Interstate 5. It all started when the driver's tire appeared to malfunction, leading to speculation that they had hit something sharp on the road. As the tire completely fell apart, the driver's attempt to escape grew more intense. The pursuit took a dangerous turn when the driver performed a skillful 180-degree turn using a pit maneuver. Shortly after, a head-on collision occurred, but the driver didn't let it stop them and decided to run on foot. They dashed across the freeway, narrowly avoiding cars coming their way. The helicopter followed the suspect as they darted between lanes, raising concerns about the safety of other drivers. However, the suspect managed to cross the freeway without getting hit. It seemed like they believed they had successfully evaded the authorities and found a brief moment of relief. But viewers knew that the law enforcement was hot on their trail. As the pursuit continued, the suspect's behavior became increasingly worrisome. Observers noticed them clutching their right side, raising concerns about the possibility of them carrying a weapon. In a desperate attempt to escape, the suspect tried to flag down a passing vehicle, potentially putting innocent drivers at risk. Their desperation became evident as they frantically searched for another vehicle, possibly running out of fuel. Eventually, they fled down into a ravine, unaware that law enforcement was waiting for them. A police dog unit was deployed and the suspect's capture became inevitable. After a brief standoff, law enforcement successfully took the suspect into custody. Number 1. In Lee County, Florida, an intense incident took place when a stolen minivan was involved in a high-speed chase that had an unexpected ending. The driver of the minivan executed a daring escape by jumping off a 50-foot bridge into the Caloosahatchee River. The entire event was captured by a sheriff's helicopter, providing a captivating view of what happened. It all started when the officers tried to apprehend the driver of the stolen vehicle. As the chase unfolded, the driver lost control of the minivan while crossing a bridge over the river. The minivan collided with the walls, causing sparks to fly before eventually coming to a stop. With the pursuing units closing in, the driver acted swiftly. He quickly exited the damaged van and ran towards the edge of the bridge. Just as the deputies reached the crash site, the driver climbed over the safety rail, leaped off the bridge, and vanished into the water below, leaving a loud splash in his wake. The sheriff's helicopter, now positioned on the opposite side of the bridge, spotted the man as he emerged from the water surface. Acting promptly, a sheriff's department rescue boat arrived at the scene. Deputies on board successfully retrieved the man from the water, and paramedics promptly transported him to a nearby hospital for evaluation. So now, which pursuit do you believe was more intense and crazy? Let us know in the comment section. And if you haven't subscribed to our channel, make sure to subscribe to it so you can watch more amazing content.